Welcome to Thelia, Flame Oracle.
Hello everyone, welcome in. For this reading, we will be exploring the concept of engine numbers, and this we will be doing under engine number 14865. Now, engine numbers are not just regular angel numbers. They are numerological signatures of momentum and propulsion. Think of them as the driving force codes. When they show up, they mark a cycle already in motion, an energy signature that's running whether or not we are ready. The difference from angel numbers is angel numbers are messages, confirmations, alignment signs. Engine numbers are powertrains of energy. They drive events forward and carry you through karmic roads. The origin of the engine energy 14865. This signature arises from the codex of flame motion. They show up in sequences where cycles are being powered, pressed, or accelerated. That's why this one carried the vision of something getting run over. The unstoppable nature of the energy. The activated code 14865 mapped in sequence is 2053156828, which marks the pathway this engine is running on. We will be doing a reading, and what we'll be looking for primarily is our overall energy within this engine code. And then we will move to the shadow or karmic energy. What karmic loop were we recently repeating, the nature of it, what was showing up as pressure in our lives. Next, we look at the restructuring. So we'll show what energies are being dismantled and how rebuilding will occur. Fifth, we will look at the energy of sovereignty, the teachable part of this unfolding, and how sovereignty can be regained. In a closing, we will utter an incantation that mirrors the engine code 14865. Spirit guides, ancestors, those who surround us for our highest, greatest good, we invoke you. Archangel Michael, Archangel Hanael, Archive Faith, and Michael, Archangel Metatron, our mighty ancestors, guide and carrier of the underworld, Anubis, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? As we move into this reading, set the intention of being focused and open. I also invoke directness and preciseness, mathematically aligned preciseness in what those that resonate with these messages will take from it. For the primary energies of the collective, what is the unstoppable force in motion? Sitting on the arm of the chair. Receptivity. What unstoppable force is currently in motion? Sacrifice in the challenge. Water flight releasing also in the challenge. divination in the challenge as well. The energy that is pressing upon us is we're having a hard time receiving new information about what serves us and what hinders us. We are being called to make a sacrifice of letting go certain things, but we're having a hard time receiving the truth of what the divine is showing us. And this is the cause of why releasing with water flight in the crossing is so challenging. However, what this is creating is a difficulty in seeing our way into the future. We could have been crying. We could have been seeking ways to expel and work through energetic stresses and knots in our lives. The divine with receptivity, allowing yourself to receive, allowing yourself to release as well. Allow yourself to give. Allow yourself to give over the illusion that has brought you in this place where you are having a hard time making the sacrifice that you already know the answer to and you know the way to fulfill. That's the primary energy. Okay. Thank you, Spirit Guides. For the shadow or karmic energy, what loop are we repeating? What karmic lesson is showing up as pressure for the collective at this time? We have yearning in the reversed. We could be denying certain pitfalls in our lives, certain areas that have turned black and white, that are no longer colored in with the vitality, joy, laughter, and genuine expression that is your truth. You are having a hard time acknowledging the truth of what you are missing and the truth of what you are yearning for. It is very, very natural for you to, through neurological programming, go back to the past experiences that you've had and use that to tell yourself why you want to brush it away. Why it doesn't get to be in the upright. And that is the karmic lesson. If you feel as though with the primary energy of you having a hard time accepting the truth, allowing that truth to illuminate you and wash you with a new perspective, this is the reason why you've been in this cycle, is you are the one who have not been allowing yourself to sit in the truth of the fractured parts of yourself. The parts that you felt were never touched, were never loved, were never kissed, were never seen, were never acknowledged, were never spoken to, spoken about, expressed. In your restructuring of your mind, in you turning this yearning into a valid, digestible truth that you carry about yourself, how are we restructuring? How is the engine number 14865, restructuring our path? We got a plethora of cards. I will take that which is upright, which is the Lovers, a bit challenged. We'll let the truth of the card and its direction speak. What is being dismantled at this time is your perception of love, self-love, collective love, group love. Next, we have Magic of the Kohelan Druid. The engine number 14865, is restructuring your path in the way that how you love will no longer be shrouded in mystery with Magic of the Kohelan Druid in the upright. I'm hearing something loud and proud. Someone here could embody templates of intimacy that are not aligned with the heterosexual model. This is ownership. This is ownership. You are being called to fill your cup to the brim. I'm seeing Ace of Cups energy. And if you will recall with me, the Ace of Cups card is not just a full card. It's a full overflowing card with a dove. Indicative of that God power. Tied to that infinity symbol of the closed loop of no mistakes, of mirroring, of cosmic law. Third card. Engine number 14868 wants you to love in the open. We have Honor the Masculine. And we have Atlantis and Extra, which we will take. Honoring men. Honoring how divine light chooses to output itself, not only in who you are, but in the people who you work with, the people who make your coffee, the people who butter your toast, the people who cut your hair. It is honoring the truth of what is known, what is seen. And after that, we have rapid development. We have mastery. We have excellence. We have improved reputation. If you think of Atlantis, we are still speaking of Atlantis today in 2025. Success. Engine number 14868 is restructuring you, or 14865 is restructuring you to a place of excellence. It is calling you to speak and be the truth of the yearnings that you carry in your soul. And how? Because you've allowed the past for however many cycles to keep on defining what is true. You have had a hard time seeing yourself in this space. Let your love be holy love. Your love is not a cheap coin to be tossed upon the gambling table of life. Your love is holy. For the tail end of this engine number 28, the energy of sovereignty in this spread. How is sovereignty being regained? for those that resonate with this reading. Falling on Atlantis, excellence, success. We have message in the reverse, the crane bag in the reversed. Your sovereignty will be in you making whatever messages you've told yourself and you've allowed others to tell you about you. Let what is inverted remain inverted. Let what needs to sink to the below sink to the below. So you can look at your crane bag, take it in hand, and shake it out and get rid of all the things that do not serve you. This is your sovereignty. Should we get some clarifiers? No. I don't think we need clarifiers. I think the energy and tone of the reading speaks for itself. So, in closing, if this reading resonated with you, you may repeat this incantation. This is the moment when what has run over becomes the ground of your rise. We seal this flame with words of remembrance. The wheels have passed, but I remain. The weight has pressed, but I expand. What was run over is not me, for I rise beyond what lies beneath. I claim the cycle, I claim the flame. I rise, I rise, I rise. Ashe. So it is, may your sovereignty return on every path you walk. Thank you for your love and your support. Until next time. That's it for now.
If you felt the flame, it wasn't just a message, it was memory. This is Thelia, Dragon Seer, Phoenix born, voice unstolen, truth untamed. Leave only if your soul has had enough. But if you're still burning, come back. And remember, the dragons, they're always watching.